Hi, today we are going to continue our fun fact series, and in today's episode I'm going to show you how Muhammad was mocking and deceiving the poor illiterate desert Bedouins, the desert Arab 1400 years ago in Mecca. And I'm going to ask Muslims, please think with me here. How can you accept the lies and the deception of the fake prophet of Islam? Why are you still Muslim in 2019 if we going to show you today how Muhammad was nothing but liar and a deceiver, lying and deceiving the poor illiterate Bedouin people? If we go to chapter Al-Baqarah, chapter Cow, chapter 2 of the Quran, ayah 67, we can read the following: وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْمُرُكُمْ أَن تَذْبَحُوا بَقَرَةً. The English translation says, and when Moses said to his people, indeed Allah commands you to slaughter a cow. Now why did Allah command his people to slaughter a cow? To understand why, we have to go to tafsir. Let us go to tafsir and show you how Muhammad was making fun and was mocking those poor illiterate people. This is Tafsir al-Tabari, volume 1, for the same surah 2 verse 67 on page 379. Let us read, guys. Let me start reading from this part. Then Moses commanded them to take one of its bones, so the bones of the cow, and to smite the murdered man with it. So to basically hit the murdered man, the man who was killed, with the part of the cow, which is the bones. So they did, and his spirit returned to him. So the spirit of the dead man who was killed returned to him, and he named the person who had killed him for them. So basically Allah was commanding the Muslims to sacrifice the cow so they can spank the dead guy or strike the dead guy with the bones of the dead cow, so this dead man can become alive again and he can show them or tell them who killed him. Did you catch it? Muslims, really? Do you believe in this nonsense? Spanking a dead guy, a deceased guy, to make him alive again so that he can tell who his murderer is? A lot of mercy. Let us go to another tafsir, because you know how Muslims are. They always say maybe Al-Tabari was wrong. No, Al-Tabari was not wrong, because he is one of the early scholars of Islam. He's a very respectful scholar. If we go to Ibn Kathir, we can read the following. So this is Tafsir Ibn Kathir, the story of the murdered Israeli man and the cow. If we scroll down on this page, we can read the following. So they paid the cow's fill of its skin in gold, slaughtered it, and touched the dead man with a part of it, and stood up, and they asked him, who killed you? He said, that man, and he pointed to his nephew. So here we can see again with one of the parts of the slaughtered cow, they touched the dead man with it, and he became alive, and he started to tell who killed him, and he pointed out to his nephew, the killer. So Muslims, do you really believe that I can slaughter a cow now and I can beat a dead guy with it and he can become alive and he can testify who killed him? Muslims, really, do you believe in this nonsense? Come on. This is 2019. Wake up, Muslims. Leave this dark satanic code called Islam. So let us go to a third tafsir so we can finish off the lies and deception and mockery of Muhammad. So I went to this Islamic website nabulsi.com and I found this tafsir for the same ayah. Also, that once when Moses said to his people, Allah commands you to sacrifice a cow, the same ayah as you see. The divine command was for the nation of Israel to slaughter any cow, then if they took one of its parts and beat the deceased that man with it, he would return to life. And he would stand and say to them, so and so killed me. Lord have mercy, guys. Muslims in 2019 still believing in this nonsense, this trolling, this mockery of Muhammad that he did on the poor, illiterate, Bedouin, Arab desert people. And still people till today believe in the lies of Muhammad, the fake prophet of the satanic cult called Islam. Guys, please download this video, share it around on social media. Thanks for watching and God bless.